The Hand of Ethelberta by Thomas Hardy. In a small Wessex town, beside a heath, a young woman steps out of the Old Fox Inn. She appears to belong to that gentle order of society which has no worldly sorrow except when its jewellery gets stolen. Although, as a fact not generally known, her claim to distinction is rather one of brains than of blood. At a tender age, this girl had begun work as a governess, and when barely 16 found herself married, as sometimes happens, to the son of her employer. Any young bride expects a shock on her wedding tour, but this young woman's surprise was greater than any could have predicted, when within a few days of the wedding, her groom caught a chill and died.
Oh, I do hope there's a happy ending to this tale. I, for my part, like something merry.
Madam.
Only a few weeks later, the young bridegroom was followed to the grave by his own father. The wealthy old man bequeathed everything to his wife, and now this mother-in-law took our forlorn girl by the hand. And, both of them now widows, she took her under her roof as daughter and companion. But with a condition: that the girl must never openly recognise her own family. In the years that followed, the girl began to write poetry.
Tell us, miss, is this story true?
Let it unfold, madam.
Well, I suppose the truth of it hardly matters, as long as the story be diverting and the characters be consistent and human.
I could listen to her all night, though my husband says her poems are tra-la-la, tra-la-la.
Then your husband is...
An ass. You're quite right. I've said it for years.
The girl's passionate poems both scandalised and thrilled London, but their author remained anonymous until one day.
What does this mean, child? In the morning news?
I believe it means what it says, Mamma.
A poetess? And you have written every one of those ribald verses?
I don't think you are aware what ribald means, but I'm not ashamed of the poems, and... what are you doing?
My will and testament. You are an ungrateful woman, which, considering your birth...
It's burning! Oh, no, please! Mamma! The furious old woman quickly died, leaving her penniless daughter-in-law nothing but the fag end of her lease on the London house. More than she deserved, perhaps, but much less than she'd been led to expect.
A great deal less than she deserved. Oh. Did you think Mrs. Petherwin would narrate her own story? She who's celebrate and talked of all over London. No, she gets paid for her storytelling. So, as her maid, this will be my job. Me? I'm
An April-natured, pink-cheeked girl with eyes that would make any jeweller in England think of his trade. Her name's Picotee.
It's a type of coronation. An unusual name, to be sure.
Listen, take it up with her parents. Picotee, my maid, takes her day in the daytime and has little to do with yawns or candlelight.
Oh, I keep myself nice as I should. But please, Ethelberta, we said the story was mine to tell.
Yep, sorry.
Think nothing of it. Now...
All yours.
After
all
the...
yours.
Miss!
I shan't interfere, no. Only don't forget the part with the pianist.
Madam!
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, after the storytelling event, Ethelberta was eager to avoid the crowds of admirers.
Mrs. Petherwin. Mrs. Petherwin. Would you be...
Where's Joe with that carriage?
Mrs. Petherwin.
As she said on the stage, telling her own story, barely disguised, I expect you knew as much, Ethelberta began writing poems last year, and she's now the kind of celebrate where people in crowds call out.
Will you be so kind as to
Give the lady room, please. Give Mrs. Petherwin some room.
That's Mr. Ladywell. Penciled eyebrows halfway up his forehead.
Oh, a perfumed piece of a man, trying hard to look as though he sometimes knows secrets but doesn't wish to boast. Oh, sorry, Picotee, sorry, your story.
If you wouldn't mind signing my...
Madam, have a word. Your triumph tonight was great.
Oh, right, thank you.
And I like to think it was as much a triumph for me as you.
Oh? My mistress is a lady.
And so practice in sustaining that complete divorce between thinking and saying, which is the hallmark of high civilization.
Because, Mrs. Petherwin, I cannot say all that I would.
Oh, well, never mind.
Madam?
Oh, thank goodness, Joe. Goodbye, Mr. Ladywell.
Oh.
Who was the fop?
Oof, a painter. Dreadful simpleton.
Nothing simple about those trousers.
The courting never stops.
Folk always want what's kept from them and don't value what's given. If penny oranges were £1 apiece, all the House of Lords would sit sucking them.
Oh, back home.
At last.
Mr. Neigh to see you, Ma'am.
Dear Mrs. Petherwin, your butler was good enough to grant me an audience.
I have much to thank him for.
Mr. Neigh is a man who never disturbs the flesh upon his face unless obliged to do so, and pauses 10 seconds where other people would only pause 1.
I was moved to come when I saw you performing.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Neigh, but please don't feel the need to stay long.
Madam, to stay in your company is never a
Possibility?
a chore.
Well, Picotee, I fear we have
Madam?
to, don't we?
Oh, we do.
So, Mr. Neigh, I must ask you
Dear lady, I will
take your leave, regrettably.
return as soon as possible.
Well, joyous news. Joe, thank you for calling, Mr. Neigh. Oh, Picotee.
I'm sure I should never sigh if I was so admired.
The lease on this house expires in under a year. Then where shall we be?
Homeless?
And penniless.
But your poems.
I am at present quite removed from them. Yet last year the poems flowed from my heart like a stream. Oh, nothing is so easy as to seem clever when you have money.
Except to seem stupid when you have none.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Berta. You've only to say you've walked out of one door and into another. And you tell it so there seems something wonderful in it. You've been the same since you were a child. I know only too well how Berta was as a child. For the truth is, dear listener, I'm not only Ethelberta's maid.
Berta, Mother says will you run up and talk to her?
You see, the fact is,
She's my sister.
our mother is bedridden.
Our brother Joe drives my carriage.
He's a carpenter and joiner by trade. Though the ruling maxim of Joe's life is the more the merrier.
My older sister Gwendolen is my cook, and my dear Picotee,
Her sister?
we covered that, is my maidservant and teacher to our younger siblings, while my father, Mr. Chickerel...
Berta, you're invited to a dance tomorrow at Windway House.
Is the butler at Winway House.
None of this can ever be known. Oh, we should be laughingstocks. But if we're all together in town, I can look after my family much better than when they're away in the country.
Oh, Berta, can I come and watch you at the dance?
Yes, of course, but what shall you talk to? Oh, Picotee, I wish I could get a living by some simple occupation. Drop the name of Petherwin and be Berta Chickerel again. Live in a green cottage as we used to when we were small.
You chose your course, Berta. You have begun to fly high, and you better keep there.
And to do that, while I can no longer write, there's only one way for us all. I must marry.
Who?
I must act in all our interests, dear. Has any man paid you any attention yet?
No. That is...
There is someone.
Would rather not say, Berta, because it's hardly anything. Just once he gave me a flower or two.
This is no euphemism. If I know Picotee, this is an actual flower. Well, you must never tell him what you feel.
But then he'll never know.
No, nor must he. A lover is not a relative, and he isn't quite a stranger, but he may end in being either. And the way to reduce him to whichever of the two you wish him to be is to treat him like the other.
See? Poetic and wise.
I have a little experience of love.
Well, but Mr. Petherwin was taken so quickly.
No, not with Mr. Petherwin.
Oh?
I knew a man many years ago, and I've seen him again, and... that's all.
Berta! Do you love him?
Oh, well, Picotee, I have never seen a man I hate less.
Faith, By the piano, Christopher.
Ah.
We should practice for the Windway House dance.
Yes, never mind that. Will you read this? What? This book was delivered this morning. It's by the famous poetess. And no note.
The anonymous one?
But what do you think I suspect? The poem at the end is addressed to me. Do you remember years ago at Solency?
When we were young?
There was a governess who came with Sir Petherwin and his family.
Very attractive. You got more interested in her than you ought to have done, and in the end she jilted you and married the son.
I suspected you'd remember.
Oh, poor darling. You were anxious to get away.
Well, I decided to think no more of her till the first day of my walking tour last year. While I was crossing the heath, I met that very woman.
No.
We talked a little, because we couldn't help it.
Oh, I'm sure.
But parted as coolly as we'd met. Now this book comes to me, and I have a strong conviction she is the writer of it. For the poem sketches a similar scene. But, Faith, would it not be a singular thing for a married woman to do?
I'm sure I would not have sent it to a man for the world. But poets have morals and manners of their own.
So, the evening of Windway House dance dawned. Can an evening dawn?
Not strictly, darling.
Well, I'm not the poetess. Anyway, Berta, in all her finery, dressing I am skilled with, joined the assembled guests. From my lowly position, peering through the door, I saw a scene like I'd never beheld. Chandeliers, branches from every surface, jewellery which dazzled my eyes. But Berta, I lost sight of.
Are you here with the dashing widow?
Mrs. Petherwin? I am.
She'll do some damage tonight, you'll find.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, if you're someone who provokes excitement herself, like I am, you notice such in others. My name is Menlove.
Oh, I see.
I was once the cause of a duel between a courier and a French valet. And I don't know if you know any Frenchmen, but they can be quite bold.
My aunt married one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they keep a hotel in Rouen, and...
Indeed.
Well, I must find my mistress.
You're mightily concerned with her.
She's kind to me.
Really? When I worked for her, she did nothing but read books.
You worked for her?
Till I was dismissed. Flighty indeed.
Then suddenly, the ballroom fell silent. Black-coated men and bright, shiny ladies turned, wide-eyed, towards... Who's that?
The honoured guest, Lord Mountclere. I hear he's looking to devote himself to your mistress. I hope he likes books.
He's old enough to be a grandfather.
Aye, and rich enough to buy him 100 times over.
There was Berta, bright eyes, face beaming, like the chief figure of a glorious pleasure parliament. More poetic than I realise, aren't I?
Oh, Picotee.
Joe!
Hello.
Well, hello right back.
Mark you how he looks at me. This is how it was with that courier in the French valet. I'm Menlove.
Oh, wait in the carriage, Joe.
Outside, is it? I'll show you the way.
Oh, what a nuisance that boy is becoming. With so much to see, only now did my eyes wander to the musicians. That man at the piano, with the lady harpist by his side.
Oh, Kit, you cannot think how you stare. It is a shining scene, but we are poor, are we not?
We know a little about poverty.
Who invited us to play?
One of the guests, apparently.
Your anonymous poet?
There she is. There's Ethelberta. Oh, Faith.
That one in blue with the glossy bunch of hair.
Talking to that powdered piece of a man they called Ladywell.
The one with the two-sword complexion. But he can be of no interest to her, I'm sure. Which is Ethelberta's husband? Tell me not that miserable man with them.
Mr. Neigh? His mouth's a permanent straight line. No, I cannot for my life see anybody answering to the character of husband. Though every man takes notice of her.
Why, Mrs. Petherwin, I have never danced with a published poet.
You still haven't, Mr. Ladywell, for I remain stationary.
Oh, Mrs. Petherwin, every man here is interested in your...
I hesitate to guess, Mr. Neigh.
poetry.
Even that old butler there is eyeing you like a possession.
No doubt he's wondering if my glass needs filling.
Mrs. Petherwin, I have long longed to ask you a romantic question.
Excuse me, I must speak to that butler on the matter of my drink.
May I ask to what you require an answer? Of the lady I mean to make my wife.
It's almost as if I have no voice.
Your man Joe likes a game of cat and mouse, don't he? Are you ill?
No, I'm not ill.
You look like you've... Ah, the pianist. Stroking the keys of that piano like a naked shoulder, innit? Are you trembling?
I'm doing nothing. Only going to my carriage to wait for my mistress. Where possibly, yes, I may indulge in a little trembling.
Father, you must try harder.
I can't help it, Berta, the way those gentlemen look at you. You must join the room, my dear.
There's nobody here I'd rather speak to.
Berta, Mr. Ladywell is uncommonly well dressed and has a good private income. And Mr. Neigh
Cannot complete a sentence.
Is that the beauteous Mrs. Petherwin?
Lord Mountclere! A drink, good man?
But... yes, madam.
I am sorry. Lord Mountclere, let us step away from the ears of staff. I'm delighted to meet you.
I can report the delight entirely mine. A poetess of some repute.
Yes, and you appear.
Well, it would appear, my dear, that you are peerless. Might I escort you to the dance floor?
I'd taken care not to look to the pianist yet. He hadn't received so much as a gesture from me. But...
Christopher, she's looking.
yes, finally I was looking.
Mrs. Petherwin?
I'm sorry.
Oh, she knows how to look at someone. Oh, I have a feeling of being moved about like a puppet.
For a moment I was back on the hillside, watching the clouds and running. It was a run that would have made a little dog bark with delight. My feet as quick as fingers. When?
Can you tell me if this is the way back to Anglebridge?
It is one way, but... Oh.
Oh.
Mr. Julian.
I am Mr. Julian. Though that can matter very little, I should think, after all these years and what has passed.
Shall I put you on the path?
If you please.
Just down this and round the...
Yes.
Just that one there by the...
Well, good day.
Goodbye, then. If you're going to say no more...
I am not married, Ethelberta. You are. Goodbye now.
A half-knowledge of another's life mostly does injustice to the life half-known.
Mrs. Petherwin, are you with us?
Let us dance.
Faith, something has gone out of me which went out of me once before. I can no longer...
Christopher, what are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may, a piece I wrote myself this very morning, and don't deny having practised for the greater part of this afternoon, the setting to music of an exquisite poem which lately came to my attention and which, I am honoured to believe, I truly understand. Mrs. Petherwin?
Hello.
The world knows your name, my dear.
I'm no singer myself, but if I provide the music, might you do me the honour?
Mr. Julian, it's worth being clear. There can be no such thing as a strong friendship between a man and a woman not of one family.
I quite agree.
Christopher, your song. One emotional gentleman, did you see, looked at the corner of a chair as if, till that moment, such an object had never crossed his vision before.
And Ethelberta? After she finished singing, she couldn't look at me.
Maybe went to find her husband, perhaps. Look, outside on the lawn.
Excuse me, might you tell me the address of that lady in blue?
Why, she's the young widow.
What? She's a widow?
Married scarcely a week before the husband died of a chill. So you think she'd be more careful running with bare feet on wet lawns. But still, she's the mistress of a young man very taken indeed with me, so perhaps the family's fortunes be on the up.
Perhaps.
And so she ran, my dear barefoot Berta, to meet the one person she knows for sure will always love her.
Oh, Picotee! That man I spoke of the other night.
He wasn't here tonight.
He was.
So, some great lord or another?
Oh, I'm afraid he's not. Oh, Picotee. It's the pianist, Mr. Julian. He wrote me a song. A song which... what's the matter?
Only a pain.
Oh, my dear Picotee.
I think I'll sit a moment, Berta. So you've met this Mr. Julian and gone for walks with him, I suppose?
What an absurd child you are. Oh, I knew him once, and he's interesting, that's all. He's gone from affluence to poverty, so his song may be the sweetest and best I ever knew, but he can be nothing to me.
Me neither.
At the beginning of caring for a man, Picotee, just when you are suspended between thinking and feeling, there is a hair's breadth of time at which the question of getting into love or not is a matter of will. Quite a thing of choice. And I shall make the right choice.
So shall I.
Menlove! Seriously, Joey?
Father came to visit the next day. He always knows what's right.
Why, Menlove's a lady of honour, sure she is.
And also, what's wrong.
You're a blockhead, Joe. We must never be exposed. I'm going up to see your mother.
Hello?
Is this the home of Mrs. Petherwin?
No, a lady of that name was visiting at Christmas.
Oh. She's an old acquaintance of mine. I wrote a song she was kind enough to praise. Might you have her address?
Oh, she don't want people to know details, sir, because she's celebrate, and I've said too much.
Mr. Julian.
Hello.
I was just telling the gentleman, Mum, that you don't live here.
I see you've met Joe, my brother. It's all right, Joe.
Your brother?
Come in, Mr. Julian. Take tea with me. So now you see why I guard my household so carefully.
You have found a way to live which takes care of everyone. I greatly admire you.
Do you?
But I greatly admired you anyway.
You will succeed, Christopher. Many have tried to turn my poems into songs, but yours was...
Ethelberta, you have my heart. You have had it ever since I first saw you.
And you have all of me that you care to have, and may keep it for life if you wish.
Oh, Berta.
But in a very short time, I must marry.
Well, now I come to the reason for my visit.
And Christopher, I must marry well.
I see. Yes, I see.
Or my whole family will be ruined.
Tea, madam. And I took the liberty of... Oh, Mr. Christopher Julian. It was last spring at Nosey, when Berta and I went to the hills. Berta was busy watching a cloud, thinking whatever Berta thinks, and I took the children to look for flowers. Look out for campions, children. Pink flowers. A favourite of insects. And fairies. When suddenly I saw a tourist with a knapsack. He saw me and smiled and raised his hat. I fully only stopped me like a clock. I fancied his countenance changed, but one may fancy anything. Then later that day, the tourist passed me again.
Campions.
I'm sorry?
A favourite of insects and fairies. I found these flowers on my walk, children, and remembered your teacher telling me. So I picked them. Good day. Am glad to see you.
Good day.
Mrs. Petherwin, I have known this lady as a fine teacher of wild flowers, but she's also your maidservant?
Sister.
I see.
I hope you enjoy the cake.
I'm afraid she cannot meet my eye.
Oh, it's not that. I just brought cake.
Mrs. Petherwin, I've been offered assistant organist at Melchester Cathedral.
We will keep up friendly remembrances.
Goodbye.
Kiss Picotee's hand too.
Oh, no.
She is my sister, and I am yours. Goodbye, Mr. Julian.
Do you love him, Berta?
He is a very gentlemanly man, but I can never marry him unless he gets rich.
How strange. If I had him, such a man, I mean, I would marry him if he continued poor.
But somebody in the family must take a practical view of affairs, or we shall all go to the dogs. Oh, if only God Almighty had killed 3/4 of us off when we were little.
Berta. Mr. Julian was the young man I told you about, with the flowers.
Yes.
I didn't know he belonged to you when I begun it.
Well, perhaps it will end happily for you and him.
Then you don't want him, Berta?
Not at all.
I'll see about dinner then.
Berta, it's a bad business.
It is, Father.
Joey and this Menlove. If we're discovered living so queer and unnatural in the heart of the aristocracy, it would kill your mother. Ruin us all. You must put some scheme of marrying into effect as soon as possible, before these things are known.
I will do my best.
Oh, it's beautiful, Berta. But why have we...
Some sea air. Joey away from the distractions of town. And for myself, I need a little time to...
Well, Mrs. Petherwin.
Oh, Lord Mountclere. I little thought that your estate was near these parts.
What a charming surprise. And yes, just beyond those trees is Enkworth Court.
That whole place?
My modest, well-managed estate, once visited by King George. You must visit us yourself, my dear.
Can you see the sea from the house?
Well, not directly. I've been planting those elms since I was a boy.
I do love to see the sea.
Then I shall have them chopped down. Any tree which dares obscure your view shall fall before dawn.
Berta!
Oh, do excuse me, Lord Mountclere.
A letter from an urgent letter, ma'am.
That Joey will be the finish of us all.
My dear Berta, it's too late. Menlove has wormed everything out of that blockhead Joey. She's quarrelled with him and declared she'll tell all.
What does he say, Berta?
You must see to that marriage matter before we are exposed.
Lord Mountclere, I should dearly like to see Enkworth Court at closer quarters.
You must leave the country, Berta. I've given Mr. Neigh your aunt's address in Rowan and told him that's where you're headed, with an answer for him.
What? Mr. Neigh? Oh, my too thoughtful father. Lord Mountclere, you must excuse me. Come, Picotee.
But, Mrs. Petherwin, what happened to close quarters?
So, as Berta prepared her French escape, Lord Mountclere, in his large, well-managed estate, once visited by King George, was hearing news from his valet.
Who is this Menlove?
The lady maid at Mrs. Doncastle's, my lord.
So the charming Mrs. Petherwin, a poet and a butler's daughter. Clever little puss to hoodwink us all like this. What a joke. Now, listen to me. Take £5 for Miss Menlove and 5 for yourself.
Oh, thank you, sir.
What of Ethelberta's family? Girls who keep secrets are very grateful for them to be kept.
I hear she's on her way to France.
The minx! Find out when the steamboat for Cherbourg starts. Captain Strong can bring the Fawn round to the bay. And, has my fashion book arrived?
It has, sir.
Any handsome ones this month? Last time that one with the shoulder kept a few secrets herself, I'll wager.
The Cherbourg steamer took a short easterly course, and at last Bertha breathed the air.
La Maid.
The greatest stately home is nothing compared to a sunrise over the sea. I shall give the details for now, as Picotee stayed in England. And anyway, I wanted to.
Why, Mrs. Petherwin.
Oh, Mr. Neigh! What a very great surprise.
I am en route to France.
So I see, unless you're on the wrong boat. Mr. Neigh won't stand the test of my revelations.
A trip to Rouen, I hear.
How word gets around.
I shall meet you there for
A baguette?
an answer.
Many a modern gentleman might be pleasantly surprised to have a lady none of whose ancestors had ever pandered to a court, lost an army, taken a bribe, oppressed a community, or broken a bank. But the added disclosure that her family had and still worked with their hands for bread would ruin it completely.
I would meet you in Hades, for the matter of that.
Mr. Neigh, there is still much about me that you're yet to discover.
Exciting, isn't it?
Oh, look! A yacht!
Over Neigh's shoulder, on a direct course, a schooner yacht, sheets gleaming like bridal satin.
What's that yacht which follows us?
The Fawn, miss. Lord Mountclere don't do so much yachting as he did in his younger days.
But there he was on deck, waving his hums, taking no account of my imminent exposure.
I fear I'm queasy from the waves, Mr. Neigh.
Remember, Mrs. Petherwin, tomorrow I shall call on you in Rouen. If I live!
We can but hope, Mr. Neigh. Finally, the train offered some peace. The flat French countryside so expansive after the narrow hedgerows of England.
Mrs. Petherwin?
Oh! Lord Mountclere. Oh!
I've walked the length of the whole train. I'm en route to Paris.
That's a very long walk.
What a singular coincidence.
A charming one.
Well, I must change here for Rouen. Enjoy Paris.
Why, my dear?
Maybe Aunt Charlotte's would be safe refuge.
Oh, Berta, you're so very like your mother. She sent a letter for your arrival.
Mother?
Yeah, I'll read it, shall I?
No, I'm sure I can.
I'm sick with worry about Menlove worming everything out of Joey. What's this? Your father's much upset, blah, blah, blah. I know you've had some good proposals, so listen to me and warm up the best of them. That's good advice. I heave a sigh of relief at the thought I found a husband before the present man-famine, unlike your poor Aunt Charlotte. I'll let you read that bit later.
Yes, thank you, Aunt.
And I've given Charlotte's address to Mr. Ladywell.
Ladywell? Oh, can I find no time to just formulate a plan?
Hello?
I thought I'd break my journey to rest.
Lord Mountclere, well, what a shame. I'm just leaving to ascend to the parapets of the cathedral, and if you need to rest...
How many more steps?
I fear the climb may be too much for you.
I went to the top some years ago, and it did not occur to me as being a thing worth doing a second time.
Voila!
Oh, yeah. Shame. I would follow where there are 5,000 more steps.
Well, we can see nothing through this fog, so let's go back down.
Mounting via the spiral staircase with attendants is unusual. But I myself am here to meet a particular...
Oh, come with me round to the other side, Lord Mountclere.
What Englishman was that?
Oh, only Mr. Neigh.
My dear, I want to ask you.
Believe me, you think more of me than you ought. A rumour is afloat which will undeceive you much. I'm so sorry.
But Mrs. Petherwin, the fog is lifting and
Oh, Berta, a man called for you. Sentences like country lanes. I told him you were at the cathedral.
You're much like my dear mother. I must rest, Aunt.
Oh, and another gentleman. Expensive perfume. He's upstairs.
Oh, goodness, why did you let him in?
Well, are these men intruders?
Well, no, indeed, but
I thought I heard the celebrated lady.
Mr. Ladywell.
I'll leave you.
Am I forgotten?
You are exactly as you always were in my mind.
Then I'm beyond measure glad I came. Dear Mrs. Petherwin, may I
Oh, Berta, the other one's come back.
Mr. Ladywell, I'm just going to...
Mrs. Petherwin, I looked for you at the top of the cathedral.
The fog was above, below, and everywhere.
Have you been able to bestow a thought on the question between us?
You will not mind speaking low, Mr. Neigh, because of a person in the next room.
Berta.
Oh, Lord.
A note for you.
I can have it. One moment, please, Mr. Neigh.
Yes.
Shall I read it? I'm very happy to read it.
What difference does it make?
I must see you again today. I'll arrive 5 minutes after you receive this note. Do pray be alone if you can.
If only.
Mountclere.
Oh, Aunt, I hope you have rooms enough to spare for my visitors, for they are like the fox, the goose, and the corn in the riddle.
I know nothing of foxes or corn.
Mr. Neigh, I am sorry this has happened.
Geese I know a little of.
But it's not altogether my fault. I think I'll ask you to wait.
I shall be only too happy to stay till you are...
Asleep?
at leisure.
That may be rather a long time.
Berta, gentleman's outside.
Aunt, just a moment.
Ladywell?
Why, you, Neigh, how strange.
Yes, it is rather strange. Still, a fellow must be somewhere.
Can you, the two of you, there's so much about me that you will hear. Would you...
Oh, for God's sake, let's have something to drink.
Splendid.
Aunt Charlotte, there isn't perhaps one further gentleman at the door?
What is this, a procession?
No lowly musician preparing to knock?
I mean, do you actually want me to check?
Yes, would you?
There's a butcher's boy. He any use?
He may as well be.
Do you need a chair, Berta? You certainly know how to keep everyone happy.
I do try, Aunt, but I sleep at night as if I had committed a murder. By far the most serious concern with me is that I ought to do some good by marriage.
My dear, may I await an answer to my question?
Lord Mountclere, I don't want to marry a second time among people who would regard me as an upstart or intruder. And very soon a lady called Menlove
Once a nursery governess, sister of a workman, daughter of a butler.
But my father and family
are nothing to concern me.
My only longing now is to fly from society altogether and go to any hovel on earth where I could be at peace.
Menlove has a loose tongue, but a keen sense of secrecy when she's paid to have, my dear. Modern developments have shaken up the classes like peas in a hopper, and it would take 50 alliances with 50 families so little disreputable as yours to drag mine down.
Then I shall think it a great honour to be your wife.
And so, Berta came back to me, to an inn near Lord Mountclere's estate. Her engagement is secret, for the time being.
What's the song, my dear?
Just an old song. Poem of mine set to music.
From the Windway House Dance? Perhaps a song we should consider for the wedding ceremony.
No.
A ceremony I'm keen to have as soon as possible. I'm sorry. You are grieved.
Grieved?
Did I not see a tear there?
Oh, you naturally think a woman who cries over a man's gift must be in love with the giver.
Not at all. One who cries over a song is much affected by its sentiment.
Ah, yes.
You will be my wife. Say again that you will.
I have said I will. I will.
Meanwhile, Mr. Christopher Julian knew nothing of this certainty.
Do you want another drink while the world turns?
I am 27 and so well accustomed to the spectacle of a world passing me by and splashing me with its wheels that I wonder why I ever minded it. What's that crowd by the jeweler's window?
Oh, a local lady. Very celebrate. A poet of some such, I think.
Ethelberta?
Oh, she's been married, they say. The gentleman is getting in that carriage now. He's been buying the rings.
That
Yeah.
old gentleman? He's at least 60 or more.
Ah, no, well, do you wonder why the ceremony's going to be private? It's not for the want of finances in any case. Lord Mountclere, he won't...
Sorry, Lord who?
Lord Mountclere's his name, yeah. Where you going? Where you going, sir? Is it ale not to your liking?
Oh, Faith, did you never hear Father speak of Lord Mountclere when we lived at Sandwell?
I knew the name.
Father knew about him very well, and he once told me that, well, what I cannot tell you. She is doing this to benefit her brothers and sisters. But she ought to know that if she's miserable, they will never be happy.
You are too warm about it, Kit.
Well, I know enough to say that if earnest representations can prevent it, this marriage shall not be.
Where are you going? Kit, when is this wedding?
The day after tomorrow. But Berta, the dresses and preparations and people, how can they be collected in time?
It is to be not only a plain and simple wedding, but a secret one.
Oh, has Lord Mountclere said it must be private on account of his family?
No, I have said it, on account of mine.
Ours was still in London, of course. Our brother Joe, after his great disgrace with Menlove, was in the tavern, drowning his sorrows.
Joe Chickerel.
Hello.
Is Ethelberta Petherwin your sister?
Well, on her account, I don't let it be known to...
I am the brother of one who you may have heard of, Lord Mountclere.
That's your brother?
My brother's old, and he has lived, I must say, strangely.
That's the face my father pulls too when his name is spoke.
My brother's to be privately married to Mrs. Petherwin tomorrow.
What? I would rather she married the poorest man I know.
So we are agreed in thinking this would be an unfortunate marriage for both.
Is it true that he's not fit to be the husband of a decent woman?
There are reasons why I think your sister will not be happy with him.
And I would lose a winter's work to prevent her marrying him.
There's a 2:00 train.
Oh, I wish there was more time for me to tidy myself up a bit.
Beside his new acquaintance, our Joe had the shamefaced look of a man going to prison in a van.
I've got even my second best hat wouldn't be so bad.
Across town, Mr. Neigh was dining at Windway House.
I suppose you heard, Mr. Neigh? Lord Mountclere's to be married tomorrow.
Oh, I never liked him. Married to whom?
Why, who do you think? Mrs. Petherwin.
No!
God!
Did you speak?
No, I think it was the butler.
Chickerel, are you ill? Was it you who said that?
I could not help it, madam. Ethelberta Petherwin is my daughter, and it shall be known at once.
How did she come to be your daughter?
Well, sir, in the way you'd expect.
But she was a guest in our house while you served her.
I must go.
Your journey will be expensive. Take this. Never mind what class the train is.
Are you sure, sir? I don't know if I...
Hurry, Chickerel, there's not a minute to lose.
And so, through the night, by road, rail and sea, the men arrived to save Berta.
Shall we attempt supper here, Joe, or break the back of our journey by boat?
I'll leave eating to merrier men who have no sister in the hands of a cursed old vandal. How long till we reach Knowlesy, Captain?
Depends, sir, on the teeth of the storm. Is he with you?
Sort of.
Having reached Swanage Station late at night, Father approached a coachman.
Anything to Knowlesy. I've travelled from London. I must get there as quick as I can.
I'll take you, sir. I too am headed to Knowlesy on urgent business.
And there he was, Mr. Julian. And as morning dawned, it's the morning that dawns, the four men descended to the village while the church clock marked 5 and 20 minutes to 9. Are you ready?
I believe so.
You look a picture. Are you crying, Berta?
Forgive me, Picotee. As much as this man brings to me in rank and gifts, he may take out of me in tears.
If you don't like him well enough, don't have him. There's time enough to put it off.
I would not upset a well-considered cause in the haste of an impulse.
That's fire there.
Is that Knowlesea Church?
Let us out.
What, 2 other fellas? Who else is getting a carriage here?
Father.
Joe, what are you...
Why are you travelling with Mr. Julian?
Mrs. Petherwin's father? I've been in your company and not known it, sir.
Father, this is Mr. Julian. Mr. Julian, this is Lord Mountclere's brother. And to cut the story short, we all wish to stop the wedding.
In here.
Berta!
Berta?
Nobody here.
Excuse me, when's the wedding taking place?
About 5 minutes before you came in.
No.
Oh, no.
But you're Mr. Ladywell, are you not?
It was very private and plain. I saw it. I just noticed a carriage at the door and strolled in.
Did she look troubled?
Bright and fresh as a May morning.
I always said pride would lead Berta to marry an unworthy man.
Beautiful creature like her. To think of marrying that infatuated idiot.
So, that's that. Our fabulous fortune lost and
But she
gone.
has too much poetry in her, too much good sense.
Won't be the first time such matches have been made. Farewell.
I'm going to get some air.
Father, too, could stand it no more.
I would sooner have had it that in leaving this church I came from her grave. I should go back to London.
But Father, shouldn't we first see where Berta's to live? Look at that. One man to want such a monstrous house as that.
I always knew she'd cut herself off from us. She was marked for it from childhood and she's finished the business thoroughly.
That's her. In the carriage.
With her husband. Take off your hat, Father.
Not a glance at us.
You'll never see such a deserter of her own lot as she be. I'm ashamed of her.
Joe, do you not see? She's done it all for you.
At Enkworth Court, Berta was surveying her new grounds. Oh, Berta, you'll be expected back at the house and you must get... Oh.
What's this place?
On this isolated lawn, hidden in the grounds of Lord Mountclere's house, a timber-built cottage with a balconette and porch. There's smoke from the chimney. Oh, it's a pretty little house.
Yes, but why so hidden?
Berta!
Yes.
Who lives here, please?
Why, Miss Grichette does. She's not in.
May I look in?
I don't know about that.
Oh, excuse us. Oh. Internally, the cottage may be described as a sort of...
boudoir?
No other way to call it.
Well, Miss Grichette must be taken with...
frivolity.
Do you know her, ma'am?
Me, I'm a stranger.
Oh. Well, then I may as well tell you. A tale's flying round that Lord Mountclere was privately married today.
I believe it to be true.
Woman of no family, poor thing. There'll be murder between them.
Murder between whom?
Between her and the lady who lives here. The staff call her Lady Mountclere, but that's just a nickname, of course. Yeah, Miss Grichette. Well, she's Lord Mountclere's, well, I wouldn't like to say what he does with her, but she won't be budging an inch. Not her, no.
Oh, Berta. Berta. And I ran out after my poor sister.
Oh, Picotee. 'Tis why Father could never speak of him. Go to Joe and to Father, tell them to hire a cab. I'll cover the expense. Oh, how was I to know that this nobleman was not noble at all? I must shun him till I've tackled him.
But Berta, you're married. Shouldn't you stick to your husband?
Don't go into the question of whether I am right or wrong. Only know, remember that I am very, very unhappy.
Oh, Berta.
I will leave Joe a note by the entrance gate at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Telling him where to meet, 7:30 at the West Lodge, or some such. The note will give details. Now go. Go.
Joe!
We're returning to London, Picotee. Father insists and I agree.
So much for the men coming to rescue her. She wants to see you both. Father?
She may write and I will answer. But if she calls to see me, I shall not return the visit.
But Berta had never needed rescuing. Or men. Then, from the shadows...
Miss Chickerel.
Oh, why, Mr. Julian? Is it supernatural forces keeps putting you in my path?
If it is, then I thank them.
Joe, you don't mean to help her?
I serve her best by leaving her alone.
But she's in distress.
Well, she's married him. Come on, Joey.
Miss Chickerel, I will.
Yes. Thank you.
Driver?
So Mr. Julian went himself, sitting mute and melancholy till he was at the house, awaiting the note to give him instruction.
A wedding feast, my dear. And then, Lady Mountclere, we retire.
I must just, will you excuse me?
Don't be too long. I believe I also need to.
A scribbled note for a brother. With Berta's breath as shallow as her new husband.
Driver, the North Lodge. This note tells me I must wait there. Now, listen for a footstep.
Such calmness in Mr. Julian's voice. His heart beating fast and loud as he strained his ear to catch the footfall of the woman who could only be his, illegally. The darkness was total. 5 minutes later, Berta skimmed across the park and under the boughs like a shade. She saw a carriage, and the door was held open by a driver, so she entered instantly.
Oh, Joe, it's done, I'm here. I am here. Thank you, let's go.
And off they drove.
Joey, why not talk to me?
But it was not our brother who accompanied my Berta.
Joey!
Her fellow traveller kept his head and his whole person as snugly back in the corner as possible.
Where are we now? Should we get to Anglebury by 9? Oh!
A very pleasant joke, my dear.
Oh.
And nobody enjoys a good jest more than your husband. Who are you looking for? I suspect he will be at the North Lodge, for I can write notes too, you see. And he'll be met there by my men, who will explain you've changed your mind. Your friend shall be taken care of.
Ethelberta might have fallen dead with shock. So terrible and hideous was it. But not my Berta.
Lord Mountclere, we are 1-to-1, and I am the stronger. And now I will go away.
Do you not see that ring on your finger?
You will be exposed to the world for your plaything, Miss Gruchette. And the scandal, I assure you, will be great.
But we made solemn vows.
Once you have removed her from the cottage, I'll be in touch to negotiate terms on which I'll return.
And shall we be happy, my dear wife?
I shall be sharp with you, Lord Mountclere. About happy, I don't know. But I shall hold the reins, you may be sure. As I always have.
And she walked as by a miracle. Berta would have died rather than not walk then. A year later, in the drawing-room of Lord Mountclere's well-managed estate, Berta had pulled up a chair before a select audience of invited guests. To tell a story.
Because she had a will of iron, the woman remained, and the estate began to flourish. A man on the verge of bankruptcy will do better to marry a poor and sensible wife than a rich and stupid one. As for the other girl, the April-natured, pink-cheeked girl with eyes that would have made any jeweller in England think of his trade.
Why, Picotee.
Mr. Julian.
I hoped you would be here.
Oh, I live here.
In Lord Mountclere's house?
Oh, goodness, no. In the cottage on the grounds, with the dear little path up to the door. We all live here. Mother, father, and the little ones.
And Joe?
Oh, Berta set him up as a builder in London. I expect it's Berta you've come to see.
I have been in Italy on a musical tour with a deal of time to think. And I'm very glad to hear she's settled.
Oh, she is.
But then I thought I would call and see you and ask what you think on one point.
Oh, which point, Mr. Julian?
Whether you could ever marry me.
Oh, I thought you would ask me when I first saw you.
Did you? Well, why?
You looked at me as if you would.
I have only my earnings by music. A marriage with me will hardly be considered well.
Oh, to me it will. Oh, here comes Berta.
Oh, Mr. Julian. Hello.
Lady Mountclere, I'm afraid I missed your story.
Oh, no matter. You know it already.
I have come to ask your sister to be my wife. I hope your father won't object.
He will be very glad, as I am.
Oh, Berta, are you sure?
Of course, darling.
Berta always gives me what is necessary.
In The Hand of Ethelberta by Thomas Hardy, Ethelberta was played by Rebecca Humphries, Picotee by Abra Thompson, Christopher by Alfred Enoch, Lord Mountclere by Adrian Scarborough, Neigh by Simon Armstrong, Chickerel by Michael Bertenshaw, Joe by Tom Forrester, Aunt Charlotte by Heather Craney, Faith by Catriona McFarlane, and Ladywell by Lee Mengo. The harpist was Alice Hughes, and the pianist was Branwen Munn. The Hand of Ethelberta was adapted by Katherine Jakeways. It was a BBC Cymru Wales production, directed by John Norton.